Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Today, the NFL ruled on the Deflate Gate scandal, as it has become known, thanks to the mainstream media. And they have ruled that Tom Brady gets a 4-game suspension. What I want to note are all the absurdities about this story. And I also want you to know that I don't think there ever was any deflated footballs. More on that. But first, I want to make the point. There are players right now serving full season suspensions, such as Josh Gordon, who's maybe the most exciting player in the league, for the sole fact that they had THC or marijuana residue in their urine stream. The NFL will suspend a player for an entire season for using marijuana, but they'll only suspend a player 4 games who supposedly knowingly cheated to get into the Super Bowl. Think about that, True Seeker. You live in a world where college sports teams lose their championships and all their records for seasons because their players were indicted for taking money off the court. For those types of things, teams have lost their whole record and honors. But here in the NFL, where it's ruled that a team deliberately cheated to win a game, one player gets suspended for a measly 4 games, 1/4 of the season. And also with regards to marijuana, True Seeker, marijuana has never killed anybody and is used as a real medicine for pain. Yours truly uses marijuana for pain. I've done it for all my life. So do many other athletes. It's one of the most effective pain medicines. Nobody's ever died from it. Meanwhile, painkillers prescribed by doctors, made by pharmaceutical companies that make billions of dollars are actively prescribed, actively addict people to terrible addictions, and truly do kill people. Every year, tens of thousands of people die from painkillers prescribed, while nobody dies from marijuana. Marijuana comes from the earth, from nature, from God. Painkillers come from man, from companies that are interested in profit, like the NFL, which finally gave up its tax-exempt status, also giving up the tuck rule this offseason, the rule that got Tom Brady into his first Super Bowl in the first place, which brings me to my real point. I was 18 years old when Tom Brady went to his first Super Bowl, and I saw it from the moment the fumble was ruled in favor of New England and not Oakland. If you don't know what happened, in the playoffs after September 11th, 2001, Tom Brady fumbled the ball in the AFC Championship game. Rule 3, Section 22. No, I'm not kidding. That's what the tuck rule is. Rule 3, Section 22. He fumbled the ball. The Raiders recovered, and the Raiders should have been in the Super Bowl. Instead, it was ruled an incomplete pass because of the tuck rule, something nobody had ever heard of before. This offseason, it was rescinded. It's been in place the whole time. The Patriots have done all their damage. And all that time, anybody with open eyes has been able to see what a gimmick team the New England Patriots is. They're totally predictable. Tom Brady has no arm. He throws the ball down the field 3, 4, 5 yards at a time, and his receivers run through big gaps, big holes for big first downs, and more. The NFL is supposed to be a league about genius coaching and scheming. The New England Patriots have been doing the exact same thing this whole time, and somehow nobody's figured it out. It's because it's a joke, Truth Seeker. If you watch with open eyes, you notice how the Patriots routinely would be at 3rd and 1, 3rd and half a yard, but no. The referee spots it a full yard up the field, first down. No measurement stick, no comment from the referee, except for a few times. There's even a few times I watch enough football to know that the referee has pointed out, ooh, they might have got away with a favorable spot there. Hell yeah, they did. The Patriots have gotten away with everything in the post-9/11 era. Think about what happened in the post-9/11 era. In record speed, we had something called the Patriot Act, which gave away our liberties. Made it so our government could legally spy on us, collect information, arrest us without warrants. And at the same time, we got the New England Patriots to cheer for. It couldn't have been any more obvious to see through. A gimmick team with a pretty boy quarterback with no arm? Come on. So that's my point, Truth Seeker. The whole thing has been a rigged joke. The Patriots would have no Super Bowls if the league wasn't a joke. And you know what the consequence is for being the beneficiaries of this system? Now they get to look like the cheaters for the second time. This is the end of the hoax, probably. Hopefully. It's at least the end of the hoax for Tom Brady. They're making sure to forever taint the image of Tom Brady. He gets to be the quarterback, the only one to have ever started 6 Super Bowls, going 4-2, with his only losses coming to the New York Giants, who play in NYC, which has a gematria of 42, much like Tom Brady's Super Bowl record. 4-2, only 2 losses coming to the New York Giants, whose owner died just moments before the most recent Super Bowl. Nothing curious about that, right? Remember how they announced just moments before the game started? Oh, and the part owner of the New York Giants just died. The Patriots had last played in the last Super Bowl in Phoenix against the Giants, where David Tyree's miracle catch happened. Remember that? The other thing I want to point out about today, Truth Seeker, is it's May 11th. In some places, the day's written first, 11/5. It just makes me think of the word leader. And of course, as a nation, we're taught to think of Tom Brady as some great leader on the football field, great leader of the Patriots. Remember, he defeated the Colts with 45 points in the Deflate game. A lot of people think that game was in the Super Bowl because they're just now catching on to the story, but no, that actually happened in the AFC Championship to get into the Super Bowl. Anyway, today's date corresponds a lot with the word leader, and with regards to Tom Brady, we definitely put some quotes around the word leader. Again, if you didn't see my other post, I want to point out some things. Deflategate has a simple English gematria of 86, an important number in sports. Hines Ward wore the number 86, finished his career with 86 touchdowns. He was the only player to survive in Dark Knight Rises movie. Everybody else gets blown up. Anyhow, Deflategate equals 86. This CNN headline the day of the Wells report, deliberate deflation has a Pythagorean gematria of 86. CNN loves to do this. It's the pyramid triangle number. The Seahawks got into the Super Bowl because number 86 on Green Bay swatted the ball right back to the Seahawk on the onside kick. He used his hands like a brick wall. Instead of trying to catch it, he just bats it right back to the Seattle player, number 86. Not a coincidence. Also, this Wells report came out 94 days after the date of Super Bowl 49. Notice how 9-4 is a reflection of 4-9. Also, 13 weeks, 3 days. Coded numbers, coded dates. Tom Brady, since then we've seen these articles about being a cheater and a liar. Cheater is a word that has gematria of 33. And on this blog, I often expose how the number 33 is coded into hoaxes. I call the hoaxers the gang of 33. They're a gang of cheaters, no doubt about it. Cheaters and liars. The same words being put on Tom Brady. This was my favorite one, though, that I saw, Truth Seeker. This headline from CNN, cheating is cheating, hyphenated. Cheating is cheating. It's so perfect for New England and Patriots. New England has a simple English gematria of 99. Patriot has a simple English gematria of 99. Cheating is cheating has a Pythagorean gematria of 99. Isn't that beautiful? Cheating is cheating. The name Tom Brady in simple English gematria sums to 98. Just one off the mark. One off the mark. Also, on January 22nd, we got this story from the media about the ball boy who touched the balls during the Deflategate thing. His name was Eric Kester. E is the 5th letter, K is the 11th. K has a numerology of 2, 1 plus 1 equals 2, so his initials EC sum to 52, a number we're going to get to. His name in simple English gematria sums to 113. The number often associated also with the hoax, the word mainstream's 113, the word green screen's 113, the word dishonest is 113. Old Eric Kester. And before the Super Bowl, Truth Seeker, I wrote that I thought the Patriots would probably win because the headlines that day were that 11 of 12 game balls were deflated. 11 of 12. The number 11 seems to have to do more with the New England Patriots than the Seattle Seahawks and their 12th man. I talked a little bit about in my video post done around the time of the Super Bowl. Oh, what else was there on this Deflate Gate? Oh, yeah. When we were getting the details about the Deflate Gate, this was making me laugh. We were getting lots of this stuff from this guy named Vincent with no other name. We're hoping to wrap up in the next 2 or 3 days, Vincent said. The team is in place for New England, now interviewing staff members. This is days before the Super Bowl. Vincent, of course, is a 33 name. Vincent. Patriots defeated the Colts 45-7 in the Deflategate game. I want you to notice that Tom Brady had 35 passing attempts on the game, going 23-35. Andrew Luck went 12 for 33. All season long, Andrew Luck was getting 33 coded. I thought for a while it was a sign that they were going to win the Super Bowl. I think I was a year ahead in my prediction. I think this year it's the Colts. Notice Colts went 11-5. Today's May 11th. The state's often written this way. Colts will get their vengeance next year. That's going to be a storyline next season, remember? Ooh, would the Colts have been in the Super Bowl if the Patriots hadn't cheated? But look at this. Like I just showed, Tom Brady had 35 attempts on the game. In the week before, he won with 35 points over the opponent. In the picture above, about the Tuck Rule ending, it says Tuck Rule lasts 12 more seasons after number 12 made it infamous. The word infamous has a gematria of 35. The name Tom Brady has a gematria of 35. He was born on a date, August 3rd, 77, with 35 numerology. Also, this date has a connection to 88. 8 plus 77 is 85, plus 3 more is 88. This year's NFL draft came 88 days after the Super Bowl. The next year's Super Bowl is in California, one of 2 states with the 88 gematria, California and Maryland. I talked about those numbers in regards to the recent Baltimore riots, Rodney King beating and all that. Everything happening in this world is by the numbers. Why? Because the same Zionist Jews run it all. The sports leagues, the media, the movies, the magazines, all of it. We are watching a Freemason Zionist Jew creation meant to fuck with our minds, instill bullshit, make us believe in bullshit, make us think bullshit, and it is working. Like I said, almost everybody in the nation right now calling into talk radio wants to talk about Deflategate. Here's the Super Bowl stats. Tom Brady had 50 attempts. Let us hope that doesn't mean he's going to be in Super Bowl 50 coming this year. Again, Russell Wilson had 21 attempts, going 12 for 21. Remember, the week before, Luck had 12 completions on 33 attempts. But anyway, it was Russell Wilson's 21st pass that got intercepted by number 21 on the Patriots on 2/1, February 1st, with 21 seconds left in the game clock. Everything happening in this league, from the hoaxes of the stories to the play on the field, is being done by the numbers. I know it's hard to fathom, but it is happening, and it's likely why these guys are paid so much money. Russell Wilson went to Wisconsin, where I'm 100% confident some weird Manchurian athlete thing is going on in all sorts of sports. Wisconsin is putting out a lot of very weird sports athletes. They're not the only school, but my eyes are on Wisconsin. Okay, one last point. Tom Brady beat the Colts with a combined score of 52. 45 plus 7 equals 52. And he beat the Seahawks with a combined score of 52. 28-24 equals 52. Out of this game, I said watch for the numbers 52 and 144. And we've seen him coded into everything from plane crashes to the Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather fight. Well, check this out. Even before the Super Bowl, Truth Seeker, something was going on with New England in 52. Notice this is their rookie QB from last year, Jimmy Garoppolo, drafted 62nd overall. The word Mason equals 62. The name Garoppolo in Pythagorean gematria sums to 52. The name Jimmy's 25, a reflection of 52. Together summing to 77, this number having very much to do with Freemasonry. His birthday is September 29th, He got his first action with the New England Patriots on September 29th, 2014, a date with 52 numerology. Jimmy Garoppolo is going to start the season for the Patriots, the first 4 games. Remember how Tom Brady came into being on a Drew Bledsoe injury. Maybe Jimmy Garoppolo's not all that far from replacing Brady the same way Brady once replaced Drew Bledsoe. Garoppolo grew up in Arlington Heights, a place with curious gematria, 47, 49, 96 total. Remember, 62nd pick overall like Mason? Jimmy Garoppolo's got the numbers. Oh, truth seeker. His life lesson number is 33, as this user pointed out. This is another method of numerology I don't do as much. It's called your life lesson number. Jimmy Garoppolo's got the life lesson number at 33. So that's pretty much the message, truth seeker. Lots of people want to talk about the Tom Brady 4-game suspension. But really all they're talking about is a big charade, like his whole career. That's pretty much the extent of the message, truth seeker. Until next time. Encore, truth seekers. CNN has now made Tom Brady their front page story, and I just want to show you how, again, they've used a coded word for their headlines. Suspended fits in with exactly what I was just talking about. The word suspended has a Pythagorean gematria of 35. If you put S exceptions on it, it sums to 53, the reverse of 35. Again, the name Tom Brady's 35. His life number's 35. And in the game against the Colts, the Deflate game, he had 35 passing attempts. All of this stuff is so micromanaged, it's unbelievable. But at the same time, once you understand it, you can see how they do it. There's a lot of timeouts. There's a lot of communicating between people on the sidelines and booths. This is what they're really doing, truth seeker. For us fans who watch and wonder why our teams make the most boneheaded decisions ever that cost us the seasons, this is why. Because they're fulfilling a hoax. When we watch a sports game, it's a predetermined event. Last night in the Bulls-Cavs game, LeBron James, born in 1984, made the winning shot coming off a timeout with 8.4 seconds on the clock while the score was 84-84. In the game before, Derrick Rose made a game winner at the buzzer when the score was 96-96. And at halftime on this blog, I said, watch for the number 96 in this game. Why? Because the sum of the halftime score was 96. And this is the type of shit they keep doing over and over and over. Anybody who watches this video and thinks I'm mistaken, I'm nuts, I'm loony, you need to watch more of my videos. I've done so much of this documentation. There is a sick numerological conspiracy going on ran by Zionist Jews. They're laughing at us. They're easy to see through. Only fools can't see it. And unfortunately, there's a lot of fools out there. All right, until next time.